law integration. AI can write, but if you don't feed it FCRA, FDCPA, Truth in Lending, Equal Credit Opportunity Act, case laws, etc., it does not know how to fight properly. Can we all agree that that is true?
Yes.
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 Okay. Did we do examples of the regular AI just giving you something versus when you were specific with case law, consumer laws, different type of legal jargons, limitations? Didn't the AI give completely different things?
Yes.
Yes.
It did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the question now becomes, whatever you give the AI will give you back. So what must you do? What must you as the human do?
You got to run through what
You have to know consumer law, what to input, and you have to know case law to input and be very specific, or they're not going to give you specific detail, and they may vary off the point.
Do you believe this is an environment, Forbidden AI, Consumer Law 6 University, the Connoisseur Program, do you believe that this is an atmosphere created for you to dominate using the knowledge you now possess?
Yes.
Yes.
So powerful. So AI by itself, it will give you weak letters. It's gonna, oh, I'm sorry, my cat died. Could you please adjust this late payment? I've been such a great consumer, right? We don't know what these credit bureaus are doing. What? What? What is that? No, 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 no. Garbage in, garbage out. If you don't engineer the right prompts, you will get vague generic letters instead of laser-targeted legal documents. Relying only on Metro 2 and factual disputes, guys, many people try to train AI around Metro 2 coding and basic this is inaccurate disputes. But without case laws and statutes, you'll lose leverage to sue or negotiate. Question. Has anyone ever read a Metro 2 case law where someone sued on behalf of Metro 2 and successfully won?
No.
Why y'all laughing like that?
Metro 2. Oh my God.
Why y'all laughing like that?
Metro 2 case law. That's what you said.
All right, tell you what. If y'all can find a Metro 2 case law, I would love to read it. So find me a Metro 2 case law.
I have never seen a Metro 2 case law personally.
Somebody go and find me a Metro 2 case law so we can dissect that Metro 2 case law and use it in our dispute process. All right. No proof of violation. So AI drafts the dispute, but people forget to track timelines. Can anyone tell me why timelines, responses, failure to respond in these timelines, reinvestigation violation, not deleted inaccurate information after 30 days that cannot be verified? Why is knowing all of this so important? Why?
Because you force them to either validate or you can have good chance on having it dismissed.
Not only that, all right, when we talk about tracking, right? So let's get the board out. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Hold on, guys. You know we gotta welcome general admission. Welcome, general admission. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, should I tell them about what just happened, or do y'all want to tell them?
Why are you punishing them like that?
I'm just saying, does anyone want to tell general admission what just happened, or are y'all just gonna just keep it to yourself? Which one?
No, tell them. Tell them what happened.
Go right ahead. What just happened?
We just dissected a scenario with vacating a debt for not being served. It's you're gonna have to explain that, boss. You gonna have to explain that. You covered a lot of ground on that one.
Yeah, we just
So,
learned how to vacate a garnishment.
yeah, so we just talked about how to vacate a default judgment. And man, when I tell you that we deep dive in that thing for about 50 minutes, we were in it like swimwear. Y'all missed a great session. Guys, I keep telling y'all, stop hanging around in general admission. Y'all need to come over to the VIP brain picker session. The scenarios, the type of conversations that happen inside a VIP or brain picker, guys, I'm telling you, y'all missing out, man. Like, do y'all think they missed something very important?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So we were talking about tracking, right? So what are we tracking? All right, disputes. Why is it important to track, right, your disputes? Why is it important to track your disputes?
So to know if it reached the 30 days or not.
Timelines.
Timelines.
All right. What else?
So when because you showed us that if we track it, then we can put our responses on automation where they can't start a new investigation if we keep sending them at a certain time.
So
So
proof of delivery, right?
yes.
Yes.
All right. What else? What is that? Investigation periods. Right? If we know investigation periods, what do we know that they must be? Compliant.
Yep.
Yep, they must have to comply.
Right? If they're not compliant, we know we can what? We can sue. Right?
Yes.
It's important to track disputes because we also track what? Responses. Right? If it's an I6B3, right? If it's around 1, right? We know that an I6B3 is a 15-day response. Right? And that is enforced by I7. We know this. Around 1 is what? 30 days. And this is enforced by
A1A.
1A, right? We know that that's enforced by IA1A. So when we know these timelines, we're able to hold them what? Accountable.
Accountable.
Right? Because what do we know that these crooks love to do? They love to do what?
Break the law.
And stall. Sham investigation. Okay.
Yep. They're going to do sham investigations and they're going to say accurate, verified, validated.
I'll send you a screenshot.
Right? Accurate, verified, validated. When they did no investigation, when all they did was what? Parrot
information.
information. How can we prove parroting of information? By doing what? By requesting the I6B3 request. What does the I6B3 request ask for? Description
Of
of
procedure that you use to verify it.
description of the procedure. So if we ask for a description of the procedure, they did a sham investigation. Don't these two connect? Won't you see the type of investigation that was done?
Yep.
And if they don't, if they decide not to send this information, you sue under what? I-7. Ain't that just some amazing stuff? Look at that. Look at that. They didn't even see it coming. Guys, this is the power. And if we talk about sham investigations, what are some of the things we can use to support our lawsuit? We can use what?
Hinkle versus Midland. Case laws. Cushman versus TransUnion.
Cushman versus TransUnion. We can use the what? CFPB versus Experian versus Equifax. Why would we use this? Why would we use these two?
Are them the two that CFPB sue, right?
They got sued.
Because these three case laws have been successful in lawsuits. So the Cushman versus TransUnion talks about what?
Proper investigation.
Correct. And what does the CFPB versus Experian and the CFPB versus Equifax speak about?
Every law that they broke. It's a lot of different.
Right? Sham investigations. Right? So would we now have enough information to plug into our AI to generate our statement of claim?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Would we?
Yes.
All right. Over automation. Trying to set it and forget it with AI bots, right? Like these AI work agents that everybody's talking about now, but then nobody's going to know how to do anything in the very near future. Credit repair still requires human oversight to adapt when agencies push back with what? Stall tactics. Failing to personalize. If 100 million people go into ChatGPT and says, ChatGPT, I have a late payment, give me a letter to delete it. Don't you think all 100 people is going to get the same response?
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everybody's going to get the same response. You see, what you say to your AI matters. What you say to your AI matters because what you put in is what you are going to receive. Because first of all, you're not using any case law. You ignored all case laws despite how powerful AI is. But if you don't tie dispute to real case laws, precedents like a Cushman or a Hinkle or a Bersaw, you lose teeth. You're like a bulldog with pure gums. What are you gonna bite?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Like
the
a pit
analogy
bull
right
with
there.
no teeth. Like, bruh, you ain't gonna bite nothing, right? And not preparing for escalation. People think dispute letters stop at the CRA level. Oh boy, are they wrong, right? The real power comes from escalating with AI to draft CFPB complaints, arbitration demands, lawsuits when CRAs and debt collectors don't comply. Thinking AI alone will fix your credit is a recipe for disaster. Bottom line, AI is the future of credit repair. Can we all agree that AI is the future of credit repair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, ain't nobody can tell me about no Metro 2 software or no factual dispute. All garbage. Complete garbage. Artificial intelligence is the new and best way for credit report. There is absolutely no going around it. None. And I wish some credit guru would attempt to prove me otherwise, because I am more dangerous now with AI than I was in the last 4 years of teaching credit repair. I wish an attorney would come challenge me right now. You can't, bro. At the rate that I learn and the access of information that I have, bruh, give me one night. That's all I need. Give me one night. I'll be like Daryl. I will emerge a brand new man, because the man you knew is no more. I am the most dangerous when it comes to consumer law that I have ever been. Guys, I now have access. All right. I don't think, hold on. I don't think somebody's and understanding the things coming out of my mouth. All right, look at me. I don't think, hold on, guys. Remember, watch your background noise for me. Background noise, background noise. Let me just make this statement real clear for the people in the back, real clear. I know I need to go to the barber. That's okay. My appointment is tomorrow. Your boy's gonna look real fly tomorrow, guys. I am the most dangerous now with credit and consumer law that I've ever been in the last 4 years of doing this. I wish somebody would test my gangster right now. I am the most dangerous. Why? You know how long it used to take for me to do research? Guys, research now is done in seconds. It used to take me a good 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes to generate a dispute letter. Mikey, yesterday we did a dispute letter. How long did it take to generate the dispute letter that we generated, which right now is the best late payment deletion letter, hands down, in the entire 4 years of doing this? We've just made the best late payment letter yesterday on this challenge.
Hands down, bro. Yep. Sure did.
I've written a lot of late payment letters. This is by far the best late payment letter I have. What does that mean? It means that you will never be the same learning this stuff. It means you will be different. So all them Metro 2 gurus out there, all them credit repair cloud gurus out there, all them dispute beast gurus out there that says they're doing credit repair, I would love for them to have a conversation with y'all, because I know that conversation will be a one-sided conversation.
Yo.
It will be a whole one-sided conversation. Why? Because the rate at which you can consume the right information with the right guidance now has gone up 10x. We are dangerous, right? So this is why Forbidden AI is different, guys. It is different because we don't just generate letters. We're giving you the laws. But most importantly, you are learning the reason why you're doing something. Is there anyone here that has joined somebody else's credit repair or consumer law program before joining here? Is there anyone here that did that before?
I have JT.
Oh, was that JT?
Yes, sir.
All right, JT, why are you here and not with the other program that you were a part of?
Well, once I followed some of your YouTube videos like 2 years ago, it was over with from there. I didn't go back.
Mm. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you the best in the game.
Sure is.
And guys, we are just getting started. We are just getting started. So what's the reason of bringing all of this up? You will not be the same person. And that brings us now into, where are my ebooks? Ebooks. That brings us to, well, before we go to dispute, before we start punching people, we kind of touched on this yesterday, and we went over the dispute process. All right, so let's do a recap. Why is the dispute process so important? Right? Because this leads to this. But on the road to that, we have Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and then we have furnishers. Right? So on the way to court, we have to pass through these people over here. Right? Make sense? And this is where now we got round one, round two. Wait. We got round one, then we got round two, then we got round three, sue. Right? So after your round one, sometimes round two, depending on what you're sending, then now we'll talk about going here to court. Knowing what you know now, does anyone in here fear a debt collector? Is there anyone that is rattled by a debt collector?
No, I wish they would want some smoke.
Look at it. I wish they would want some smoke. Like, who says that? Right?
Right.
Who says that I wish a debt collector would put a debt collection on my credit report? Who says that? That is crazy. Do we literally have people walking around saying a debt collector come put something on my credit? Like, that's wild. Like, isn't this crazy? Am I the only one who thinks that's crazy?
It is.
No.
Nope.
Like, I really wish a debt collector would want some smoke. I'm so serious. I wish they would put something on my damn credit. It's funny, right?
Yeah.
Like, because you know exactly what to do. It's crazy. I wish they would. Just by putting it there, I can already see 5 different violations, 5 different reasons why I'm going to sue them. Oh my God. The things you do when you're empowered with the information. Next level. Total next level. How to win against a debt collector from this.
On this side.
Right?
Put your weight this side.
Why is that important, ladies and gentlemen? That is so important because defending yourself is absolute key. Now, earlier in our scenario, these are some of the things. It's not all of them, right? Let's stop it here. It's not all of the stuff, but this is some of the stuff that a debt collector has to present. So this is why when their first action is to go to court and they win from a default judgment, it's all because the consumer is uneducated on what to do, what to ask for, how to respond, and what motions to file. Is that a fair assessment? Mm-hmm. It's a fair assessment, right? Because
Yes.
in the validation process, the first thing we need is what? The 12 CFR 1006.34C, notice for validations of debt. The next thing we need is a contract. They need to provide a viable contract. And I don't know on copies. I need this person what? Rule 1002, requesting the original. Intake. Guys, if you lend someone $5,000, is a photocopy of the $5,000 sufficient, or do you want your $5,000 back the way you gave it? Who's gonna take photocopy 5,000?
You want the pass?
One back.
I want it back the same way I gave it. All hundreds, baby. Give me my bills back. Hands down. Right? Billing statements, charge-off statements, payment history. This is what is called account level information. Not a screenshot. I need account level information, right? Because they need to prove that they indeed own the right to collect, right? They state that it's an account. Oh, really? It's an account. Huh. I wonder where do y'all get that from? Okay. Does it meet FCRA and Electronic Funds Transfer Act definition of what the word account means? That's interesting. It's very interesting. All right. Let's take it up a notch. Let's take it up a notch. All right. Let's take it up a notch. FCRA violations. Defendant failed to conduct a reasonable reinvestigation after notice of a direct dispute in violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681 S2B. Defendant simply parroted back information from its system without obtaining original account level documentation as required by the 11th Circuit in Hinkle versus Midland. Guys, isn't that a strong paragraph? Count 2. FDCPA violation. Defendant falsely communicated to credit reporting agencies that plaintiff disputed debt was verified without possessing the necessary documentation. In order for a debt collector to report information to your consumer report, the alleged debt must be what? Accurate. It must be also verified. Is that correct? It must be accurate, right?
Yes.
And it must be verified.
Right.
Right.
So if it's neither accurate nor verified, doesn't that mean that the collector is communicating false and misleading information to a consumer reporting agency?
Yeah.
Isn't that an FDCPA violation?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Arbitration. What can we do if we know that the contract contains an arbitration clause? How can we use arbitration to our advantage?
Terms and agreement.
I heard something, but I couldn't hear what it said.
Lorraine, the terms and agreement. You can use the terms and agreement.
The terms on agreement. Because a debt collector loves to show, hey, we got this account from Wells Fargo, and you owe us now, Lorraine. Here is the terms and agreement. There's your signature, guy. We got you. Oh, really? Can we scroll down to the third page, fourth paragraph down from the left, please? What is there? Arbitration clause. And it says if you or I have a dispute, that the matter should be settled via binding arbitration. It did not specify which arbitration we should go to. So I am going to elect, what am I going to elect, Mikey?
Jams.
Highest paid one.
Can somebody tell me why I would elect Jams?
You're going to pay more.
I think it costs more, right?
Higher payment, higher arbitration fees. Oh, you're going to pay. So if the alleged debt is only 1,000, less than 1,000, less than 5,000, do you really want this $10,000 expensive arbitration plus lawyer fees that you're going to have to pay? No. So what are you going to do? They are going to settle outside of court. So when you're making your statements, you could even add this. Your Honor, I would like to give the defendant the opportunity for a settlement if they would like. All right. They said, oh, yeah, Your Honor, yeah, we'll do a settlement. All right, let's go negotiate. So some mediator comes, y'all go inside a room in the back somewhere, y'all come to an agreement or not. If y'all come to the agreement, you know, y'all put that in writing, they sign off on it, they stamp. If y'all don't come to an agreement, then y'all case gets thrown back in and you get to speak to the judge again. Well, we did not come to an agreement. And these are the facts. The facts are as follows, blah, blah, blah. And you list out all the things that's going on. You talk about your cases, the case law, what it proves, strategies that you're going to talk about. We're talking about damages. There's so many different scenarios that you can use. Now, if we really want to step our game up, now you're in the big leagues. Can somebody drop in the chat for me? Big leagues. All right, I am following a few different people in this game, and I'm here to say that you are the best in the game. Wow. Thank you, JT. We are in the big leagues because now we're really punching people in the throat here, guys. Like, like teeth are coming out. Like we're not playing no games. We're gonna punch people right in the throat. Now, I'll go over some stuff in the book. I won't go over everything. But who is this book for? This guide is for the everyday consumer. You're dealing with debt collection, charge-offs, inaccurate information being reported. You want to take control of your credit profile and eliminate invalid debts. You're ready to fight back with consumer laws, not conspiracy theories. You want to sue debt collectors and turn violations into cash settlement. You need a step-by-step system with real legal backing and examples. Guys, this is for you. We're talking practical dispute strategies, federal and case law foundations, courtroom and arbitration templates, real-world examples, and workflows, a rinse and repeat system. Now, this is not legal advice. I am not an attorney. I am not your attorney. I am nobody's attorney. I am simply a Jamaican who loves to study law and loves teaching it. That is all. That is all, right? So how do we legally punch a debt collector in the throat using consumer law? Now, a forbidden credit tactical guide to eliminating debt, suing debt collectors, and forcing financial surrender through law, strategy, and fearless execution, Part 1A or Part 1 Alpha, as we say in the military. Legal ways to cancel or eliminate debt. Guys, if there were legal ways to cancel or eliminate debt, isn't this something that you would like to know how to do?
Yes.
Yes.
We ain't talking nothing fraudulent here. Legal ways. And there's legal ways to do it. So you can dispute inaccurate, incomplete, unverifiable debts with consumer reporting agencies, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, using 15 USC 1681I. Why are we able to dispute information using 1681I? Why? Why can we do it?
Because it speaks about 30-day
Uh,
period to conduct an investigation.
All right. That's part of it, but I'm going to go back to the original question. Why can we use 1681I to dispute anything on the credit report? Why?
Because
because of the accuracy.
they must
Because it gives us the right.
Because
to
it give you up to the rights, right?
You see how easy the answer was? It was so easy. It
Give
gives
us
us
the
the
right.
right to do it. Because the law says what? A consumer can dispute any item of information on the consumer report that that consumer deemed is inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable. It gives you that right. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. What laws? So let's go here. All right. So what law gives you the right to dispute with a CRA? What law?
15 USC 1681 IA1A.
15 USC 1681 IA1A. Right? All right. Second question. What law gives you the right to dispute with a furnisher of information?
Anybody want to try that?
Let's
Let's give somebody a try that.
Is
Nobody?
it
gives you
15
that right.
USC 1681 S27?
Nope.
All right.
I think that's the S2E, right?
We
S2E.
got 15.
Oh,
Hold on.
Fif-
Hold on. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. I don't want to miss your answers. Okay, so we got 15 USC. We got that part already. 1681. 1681 what?
Isn't it ain't it S2AE3, correct?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. You got it. Go ahead,
Which
Kenny.
one?
15 USC
Isn't
1681
it S2AE3?
83. Yep.
2 8
I got it, Mikey.
Yeah, I know you got it, man. You
All
got
right.
it.
That's one. Is there another law that does it?
Okay, so 15 USC.
S2A and B too, right?
Ah. A and B, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if we have the ability, to both dispute with the CRA and the furnisher, is there a reason why we cannot fix our credit?
Nope.
Nope.
Think about it. Okay, let's take it a step further. See consumer reporting agencies. All right, list them. Give me one.
Experian, TransUnion,
Equifax.
Equifax.
Experian.
Innovis.
LexisNexis, Innovis, Innovis,
Equifax.
SafeStream.
All right, we have TransUnion. Who else? We have Check Systems.
LexisNexis,
We have Innovis. We have LexisNexis.
SafeStream.
All right, we got SageStream.
ARS,
We got Clue. We got Early Warning System.
ARS.
We got ARS is not a play anymore. I think they left the consumer reporting game. We have Clue. We have Early Warning Systems. There's a lot more, right? There's a lot more. These are the consumer reporting agencies. These are multi-billion to multi-million dollar agencies that you're going up against, right? And what law gives you the right to challenge any of them? 1681I, right? 1681I gives you the right to dispute with any consumer reporting agency in America. That's powerful. Okay. Furnishers. Give me some furnishers.
LVNV, Midland,
Jefferson. Resurgent.
Discover,
Right? And the list goes
Colonial.
on and on and on. Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
So all of these furnishers, we can use 1681 S2A and B, right? We can use 1681I S28E3, right? And these laws can dispute with any furnisher in America that furnishes information on your credit reports. So if you know the laws, you know the agencies, what else must we know? Starts with a T. Ha! I wrote it. Okay, there. I'll just finish writing it.
That's true.
Right? Timelines. A CRA. Round 1. How much time does a CRA have round 1?
30 days.
30 days.
with the exception of, what's the exception to that rule? There's an exception.
Or if you send a letter during the time, it cuts the 30 days. No, it extends the 30 days.
Pay attention. A C2 letter, round 1.
Block of information.
What's a C2 letter?
Block of information.
Block of information from identity theft. That's a round 1 letter that has a 4-day turnaround time. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Correct.
Oh, that's identity.
Round 1 CRA can get 30 days, but if you continue to send them stuff regarding the same dispute, they get an additional what?
15 days.
Which brings the total to
45.
Let the cycle run out. If you made a mistake, let the cycle run out. And do it again. Make sense?
Yes.
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 All right. A furnisher. Round 1. How much time does a furnisher have? Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. What enforces the 30-day?
High five.
That's secondary. Primary, what enforces 30 days?
What enforces the what?
The 30-day.
What enforces it?
What enforces the 30-day? What law holds them to the 30 days?
1681.
15 USC 1681 IA1A.
There we go. 1681 I. All right. So that's an IA1A. That's what enforces your 30-day. What enforces your 4-day for identity theft?
FTC.
What enforces the 4-day for identity theft?
I mean, I just wrote it on the board. Are y'all not looking at it?
Yeah, C2. Yeah. 15.
Are y'all not looking at the board?
I was looking right at it, thinking it. I'm like,
It was like right there. Dwayne, it looks too good to be true. There's no way you put it on the board. Yes, I did. Right? So for a furnisher round 1, right? When we talk about a furnisher round 1, how many days does that furnisher have?
30.
30 days.
Right. 30 days. What enforces this?
15 USC. No. 15 USC 1681 S2 8E3.
1681 S2 8E3 followed by
S2A and B.
15 USC 1681 IA1A.
correct. IA. God damn it, Lorraine. Let's get this out. Okay. IA1A. You see, when you know your timelines, they can't mess with you. So now, if we decide to go round 2, if we decide to go round 2, CRA, how much time do they still have?
38.
15 days. We can bully them.
Well,
30
yes,
days.
if we bully them, right?
Right.
Legally, they have 30 days,
30
right?
days. Yeah.
But there's an exception. So hold on. So let's write the scenarios down. So If you bully them, you can get it done in 15 days. Right? This is not legal. This is just you bullying. Not legal. But you can. Right? What does the law say? 30 days, right?
30 days. Yep.
There's an exception to this 30-day rule. What's the exception?
If you ask them for the description,
What's the exception to this rule?
15
They got
USC
15
16.
days when you
I6B.
use the I6B3 description of
Okay,
the
I was about
proceeding.
to say, I just wrote it again.
Right, right.
No, the I6B3, you're asking for a
Yeah,
description
the
of the proceeding. They have 15
I6B3
days.
is the exception, which dropped this down to 15 days. And this I6B3 is enforced by a
I7.
specific law.
I7.
I7. Right? Wow. Y'all didn't think y'all knew this much, did y'all? Y'all did not think y'all knew this level and detail of information. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Love it.
So
You're definitely
now
not leaving here the same person.
you're
That's for
not.
sure.
You're definitely
You
not.
can't. You can't.
So now we're at a round 2. We can bully them into 15 days. The law gives them 30 days. Exception of the 30 days is the I6B3, right? So now the round 2 for the furnishers. How much time does the furnisher have?
30.
30 days.
They still have 30 days. Right? They have 30 days. But you can also maneuver your way into using the other laws, even though they do not apply to a furnisher, but you can use the wording to force compliance. Because if the 30-day passes and they cannot prove that the information is accurate, it has to be deleted. And if they say that it's accurate, now we are going to use the I6B3. And somebody had asked me in the rain, could we really use an I6B3 on a creditor? Do y'all want us to figure it out together today?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so what law am I going?
Please.
15
Yes.
USC. Come on, 16. Somebody help me. 81. Where am I going to go?
That's 2B.
1681. I.
1681. Oh, I. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Let's
from
see.
here, where am I going to go?
15.
We're going
I5.
to go to.
I5.
Nope, we're going to pass that a little bit. We're going to go to 6B3. So 6B3, remember now, we're using the I6B3 to hold a furnisher accountable under the same law, right? So can you agree we now need to be very specific, very methodical, and very strategic?
But do
Yes?
you only can hold them accountable with the I6B3 reporting through the CRA though, right?
Reporting to the CRA. So let's make it stick. Remember, it's not what you know, it's what you can what? Prove, right?
True.
Yep.
So what if they have a smart attorney and they're going to say, well, I6B3 does not apply to a furnisher. How do we make I6B3 apply to a furnisher?
Disputing through the
It's on your
CRA.
screen. It's on your screen. So how do we make this apply to a furnisher?
Don't we just change the wording?
Well, if we change the wording, it's not the wording anymore.
He said, oh, we can make the I6B3 apply to the
Apply
furniture.
to a furnisher, yeah.
You dispute through the CRA.
Yes, that's one thing, but we can't just say we disputed to a CRA.
Okay.
If we must articulate this, how would we do it?
ask the furnisher for the compliance. No?
Yes, you could, but what if they say it doesn't apply to us? Then what?
You say how we
The
can make
notice
a
of the reinvestigation?
you say how
How
we,
do we compel a furnisher to abide by I-6B3? How do we do it? General admission, I hope you guys are doing well. I know tonight's class is different, right? Yeah, it be like that. How do we make them? All right. Let's start with 1681 IA6, right? Notice of results of reinvestigation. In general, a consumer reporting agency shall provide written notice to a consumer of the results of a reinvestigation under this subsection not later than 5 business days after the completion of the reinvestigation by mail or if authorized by another purpose, right? Contents. As part of or in addition to the notice in subparagraph A, a consumer reporting agency shall provide to the consumer in writing before the expiration of the 5th period referred to in subparagraph A. And we come down to 3. A notice that if the consumer requested by the consumer a description of the procedure that was used to determine the accuracy and completeness of the information shall be provided to the consumer by the agency, including what? Including what?
I don't remember what included, I think.
Wouldn't that be the furnisher?
Yes.
You put in the furniture. It's small. I can't really see it.
Wouldn't that be the furnisher?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Says of any furniture.
So if
Yeah.
the furnisher is required by law to produce this information, can't we use an I-6B3 to compel that same information that it must provide to the CRA?
What the law
Yes.
says.
It is not what you know, it's what you can prove
Prove.
and how you can articulate yourself.
Is that similar to what I said or no?
I say that over. Go ahead from the top.
I was just saying that we can use the same letter and just kind of word it towards the furnisher.
No, we would word the same way. We would word the I-6B3 the same way. But remember now, we always have to think one step ahead. If their smart attorney says, oh, I-6B3 does not apply to us, how do you respond to that? That's what I just showed you.
Okay, got it.
So if they have a smart attorney and the attorney is going to say, well, that does not apply to us. We're not a CRA, but you are a furnisher. So how do we make this now apply to you? By extrapolating the part that speaks about the business, the name of any furnisher that what? Provided the information to the consumer reporting agency that is in connection with the information. So if they have to provide a certification of accuracy, if they have to provide the name of the business and the investigation process and the reinvestigation process, we can compel them to give us that same exact information in the same amount of time because it applies to 1681 IA6, which leads back to the verified, accurate, validated from 1681 IA1A. IA1A ties back to 1681 S28E3.
Oh, okay.
getting deep now.
Oh. Did everybody catch that? Did everybody catch that?
Yeah,
Hold on,
absolutely.
Durian, could you repeat the IA6? What was that again? That one messed me, man.
Okay.
Those are IS. That's on the
Right.
S2, right?
All right. So you send out the I6B3. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Your boy's over here sweating. I'm good. All right. So you send out the I6B3, right? The smart attorney says, oh, we are a furnisher. We don't have to abide by the I6B3. Really? I6B3 specifically speaks about
Princess, go on there, baby.
the
I'm listening.
business, the name and address of any furnisher in connection with the information. So, Mr. Furnisher, that is you, which means you must also provide the information to the CRA. By you supplying that information to the CRA, I can also demand that information because under 1681 I6B3, you're supposed to give that information and you're supposed to give it in 15 days. 1681 I6B3 ties back into the accurate, verified, or validated response back from the reinvestigation in 1681 IA1A. The 1681 IA1A reinvestigation results came and is tied into the 1681 S28E3.
You should have put that on the board, boss, so we could take a screenshot of all of that.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Huh. So I
Yeah.
wish that attorney would tell me that, hey, we are a furnisher. That does not apply to us. Okay, we'll see. So all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is articulate yourself correctly. You know the timelines. We're tracking, right? We're tracking everything. We're tracking everything. Right? We're tracking everything via certified mail. Right? What does a certified mail give us? Our tracking information for proof of receipt. Booyah, baby. You cannot say you never got the information. You are lying through your teeth. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we use all of this information, right? We use all of this information and we tie all of this information in. Where are we? We use this information and we tie all of this information in to our AI. And see, this is why documentation is so important. This is why it is so important for you to track stuff, because by doing that, you have now gathered all. Do you believe now for round 1, round 2, round 2? Do you now believe we have all the information we need to give to our AI for our AI to know what? Draft us a motion? Or our AI can draft us a defense? Our AI can do different defenses? Our AI can draft now affidavit based on, you see the level of detail that we have now?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is no limit to what you can do with this information now. What do you need? Do you need a statement of claim? You can use your timelines, what happened, the laws, case laws, prompts to generate what? Your statement of claims.
To generate wealth, to generate.
Right?
Sound like you now.
You can use this now to respond to a debt collector that's stating that you owe them a debt. You can use this to compel arbitration. You can use this to pull the rug out from under the feet of a debt collector. You can remove their standing. You can get them dismissed for lack of standing. They have none. Do you see the many avenues you can use this information to go? You not only can help yourself now, you can help your family. You can help your friends. Shit, you could even start a business. That's the type of power you have when I'm done with you. You will be able to say, hey, Mr. Debt Collector, I wish you would come on my credit. You know what? I'm even going to take all the freezes off just for you. I'm going to take all the freezes off because ain't nobody safe. Everybody gets it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we are at day number 3. Woo! I hope y'all got some good notes tonight.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yes, we did.
Y'all got
Yes.
some good notes tonight because tonight's class was amazing.
Yes.
General
Yes,
admission,
absolutely.
I keep saying, you are missing out. You need to get yourself into VIP. You need to get yourself into Brain Picker. You are missing
In the
out.
closet.
So what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is we are going to go to homework. All right. Homework's scenario tonight. Homework. Your okay. All right. I need somebody. Haiti, are you inside the house?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. I need you to record me because we're gonna need the transcript for this homework. Homework. Let me know when you're ready.
Give me a second. I'm gonna do it 2 ways. Give me a second.
All right. So,
God, go.
all right. Homework for tonight. You just came in from work. You're tired and hungry, right? So you just drove straight in. You have you have a gate. The gate was locked, but it was not padlocked, right? So you drove in the garage, you ran back outside, you pulled up the gate, but you didn't chain the gate. There was no chain around it, or you didn't lock it, right? And because you're in a great neighborhood, you're not worried. So you went in and you left the garage half down. So your gate is locked. The garage door is half down. There's a ring camera, right? There's a ring camera on your door so it can see anybody that comes in and out of the home. You wake up in the morning, you notice that your garage door has been forced up and your gate was left wide open. There is no car. It's gone. You live in the state of New York, right? You live in the state of New York. No, you don't live. Yep. should we use New York? No, we use New York today. You live in the state of Georgia. You live in the state of Georgia. Georgia. All right. You live in the state of Georgia, and only to find out in the morning that your car has been repossessed. Your car has been repossessed. What do you do? That's the scenario. All right. Came from work, went to close the gate. You did not lock the gate, but it's closed. It's shut all the way. The garage door was left half open, so you could see in the garage. You went straight to make dinner. You're tired, came from a 12-hour shift. You wake up in the morning, there's no car. The garage door is all the way open. Your gate was left open. The car is gone. You find out later on in the day that it was not stolen, but it was repossessed. What do you do? That is the scenario for tomorrow's Brain Picker Deep Dive. All right, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all tomorrow. Day 4, you do not want to miss day 4. You don't want to miss day 4. So, general admission, if you have not gotten your Brain Picker or VIP tickets, I suggest when Boss Lady drops these in the chat or in the Facebook group or in the school group or in the YouTube, you take advantage of it, because upgrades end tomorrow. After tomorrow, there's no more upgrade to Brain Picker or VIP. You would have just missed out. That's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.
Have a good evening.
Most definitely.
Thank you. Good night.
So we will drop the homework script inside of the Facebook groups and school groups. All right. So you guys will have them.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
All right. Awesome sauce.
Good night, all. Thank you.